Yeah, you've talked about that sense of urgency kind of hitting you, the clock's ticking. I mean, did that kind of show tonight? I mean, you did a little bit of everything, it seemed like.
Yeah, I got 2 home games left. I had a little shortened season, went by fast, so I'm trying to make up for it, but not making up for weight is in personal stats. I'm doing it. I want to do it as a team. I feel like I told you before, this is probably the closest team or the best chemistry that I've had since I've been here 4 years, and just guys hanging out with each other and getting along with each other and not caring who scores, and I think that's why we'll be successful.
Kasey, you get more comfortable now with your role. It seems you were really solid there, got some rebounds, really give a lift off the bench.
Yeah, I'm getting more comfortable. You know, coach is starting to, I guess, trust me more. So it's really helping me just go out there and be confident. AJ, you know, he helps me all the time just to be confident. And a lot of the guys do, they help lift me up, you know. So that really helps.
Kasey, Coach talked about the weight you put on, the muscle you put on. Can you tell a difference from where you were at the beginning of the year to where you are now?
Yeah, I can. When I first got here, I was getting pushed around easier, you know. But Ben put me about 15 pounds on, so it's really helped me out.
AJ, the start of the second half, not so good for you guys. They caught up, and then a couple of threes. You and Marcus. What was the difference the first 4 or 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden?
Well, I feel like the other games we actually were the ones that hit first, but I don't think it was anything that we did really bad turnover-wise. I think that we had great shots; they just weren't falling, and that happens. And you know, as the leader, sometimes you got to kind of pull it out and try and get it down low to Keith, because I think we got to play inside out all the time. I think we feed off Keith, and in all these big games, you know, he started us off the Marshall game, the Memphis game. So we need to get him the ball as much as we can and as many times as we can.
AJ, can you talk about the resiliency of this team after losses this season?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Can you talk about the resiliency of this team after losses this year?
I mean, it's been great. You know, I feel like the years before, people would go in their different cliques and go different ways, and you know, just I feel now if we're away, if we lose, we'll go in the hotel, and as a team we'll talk about stuff. We'll figure what we did wrong, or we'll come in the locker room and instead of saying, oh, you know, you missed this shot, you got to do this. You know, everyone's fine with each other. We kind of come together and we say, we had the game. You got, you know, just step up, do this in a way that people can't get mad, in a way that it doesn't offend others, and I think that's what's so great about it, is that you can talk to one another because people are maturing and people are getting older, rather than, you know, the year before, 2 years ago, where you told somebody they put their head down, or it was kind of just like, oh, you know, you're trying to get on top of me. So I definitely think that it's just the mindset that we have now, knowing that, you know, in every game we have a chance if we play together and if we play hard.
AJ, I think tonight was your 90th career start. Does that numbers like that blow you away, that what you've done over 4 years?
My legs probably, yeah. My body's almost gone, but man, it goes by fast. Feels like yesterday I was sitting here with JT, but I'm speechless. You know, I got 2 games left here. If I could do it again, you know, I wouldn't pick anywhere else but UCF. Has been like second home to me. And it's just great being with the guys. I could talk into it, but I'll probably get sentimental, start crying or something, so I'll leave it at that.
AJ, can you talk a little bit about, you know, when Kasey or anyone comes in off the bench, immediately gets a bucket or a rebound, and how big that is for you guys?
Well, that's huge. You know, Kasey, what I love about Kasey, and it's not just him but the other guys, but mostly Kasey, is there's games where he won't play at all. He'll play 5 minutes a game, he'll play 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But the thing with him is he stays confident. You know, there's no, oh, I didn't play this game, you know, whatever, I'm not going to come to practice and work hard. And I think that's the most important thing, is when you have that mindset that, you know, I didn't play as much as I wanted this game, I'll come back and work even harder. I think that's how Kasey is, that's how the freshmen are, and that's how a lot of the guys on the team are, is because they want it. You know, like I tell you guys all the time, that you go into the gym at 11, 12 o'clock at night, and there's 6 or 7 guys in there. And I just think that's the difference, when you have people who want it, rather than people who just talk about it.
Guys, this game was a little bit chippy, I would say, throughout most of it. How do you keep from, you know, when they're throwing elbows and giving little extra shoves, how do you keep from retaliating and, you know, hitting them?
Like, I don't know, I don't really feed into the extra stuff, you know. We have a goal to win, and, you know, to do everything we can to win, and I think that just takes away, you know, that helps them out a little bit, you know. If we get a technical or something, that's something they want, that's momentum for them. So to me, I don't really even feed into that at all.
And we talked as a group, as a team. You know, we've had our meetings with the whole team, with our coaches, and and talked about in different situations where Crit's talking to the ref, we grab him, you know, and in instances like that, or if I'm saying something to the ref, they're going to grab me. I think it's something that you got to eliminate, because during a game there's so much going on. If you try and get in with the officials, or if you try and, you know, you beg your way for calls, you're not going to get them. So we're basically, with what we have on the court, that's what we're going to fight with. So we let all that go and we continue to fight, and, you know, we can't let that get to us.
AJ, the game overall, some good parts, some bad parts. Are you guys getting better here at the end, or are things coming together here at the end?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we haven't played in a week. I mean, it's not an excuse, but, you know, that's what happens sometimes if you don't play for a whole week. You practice, and then you get in the game, you have some, you know, problems or whatnot. But, I mean, that's basketball. You know, no one's going to play perfect 40 minutes. You say all around college basketball or the NBA, there's no perfect game. So we'll learn from it, we'll watch film, and we'll go from there and fix the mistakes.